What's up, Recap Rebels? Welcome back to Movie Recap Unleashed, the channel that turns rainy nights, serial killer puzzles, and one very bad box into one totally awesome, family-friendly ride. Today we re-celebrating the 30th anniversary of the movie that made everyone afraid of what's inside the box. Se7en. Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman hunt the creepiest killer in cinema history. Gwyneth Paltrow just wants a normal life, and Kevin Spacey delivers the coldest "What's in the box" ever whispered. Lights down, rain up, let's get unleashed. Somerset, Morgan Freeman, is a veteran detective counting down his last 7 days before retirement in a city that never stops raining. Mills, Brad Pitt, is the hot-headed new guy who just moved from the country with his wife Tracy, Gwyneth Paltrow. They're total opposites, but on Somerset's final week, they get the case that will break them both. A twisted killer is murdering people based on the 7 deadly sins. Gluttony, an obese man forced to eat until he bursts. Greed, a rich lawyer bled out in his office. Sloth, a drug dealer tied to a bed for a full year, barely alive. Lust, a horrifying crime scene involving a very sharp invention. Pride, a model whose face is cut off and given a cruel choice. Each murder is a grotesque message, with clues left for the detectives. Somerset wants to solve it quietly. Mills wants to kick doors and scream. The killer, who calls himself John Doe, is always one step ahead. He even turns himself in halfway through, hands covered in blood, smiling like he's already won. With 2 sins left, envy, and Doe offers to lead them to the final pieces if they promise not to shoot. They agree. Out in the desert, a delivery truck shows up right on schedule. The driver hands over a plain cardboard box. Somerset opens it. Inside is Tracy's head. Doe confesses. He was envious of Mills' normal life, so he took it. Now he wants Mills to finish the puzzle by becoming Raph. Somerset begs Mills not to pull the trigger, but Mills can't. He shoots Doe dead. The circle is complete. Doe wins. Mills is destroyed. Somerset decides not to retire. He's needed in this world more than ever. Final shot. Somerset's voiceover as the camera pulls away from the rainy city. Ernest Hemingway once wrote, "The world is a fine place and worth fighting for." I believe the second part. That's 7. 126 minutes of pure tension, perfect performances, and one ending that still leaves jaws on the floor 30 years later. It's why TikTok keeps asking, "What's in the box?" And why nobody has ever forgotten that rainy desert scene. Quick question for the comments. What still haunts you the most? The sloth reveal? The final box? Or Somerset's last voiceover? Drop it below. I read every single one. If this recap just made you want to watch it with all the lights on, smash that like, share it with your bravest friend. And if you're new here, hit subscribe and the bell. We keep the classics alive, PG and proud. This has been Movie Recap Unleashed, reminding you, the world may not be fine, but it's still worth fighting for. I'll catch you in the next one.